What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the fam. This is your host, Oscar Ramos, and in this video, we are gonna go ahead, everybody, and discuss something pretty important that I am absolutely loved, which is price predictions and what we're looking at ahead this upcoming week. Oftentimes, much early in the channel, I was very into price predictions because, well, I didn't know much back in the day, in the early bull days of my life and journey here in crypto. But as time goes on, the more you learn, the less you think you know. That happens all the time. So what I want to do in this live, guys, is to show you with numbers and the analytics. Let the numbers speak. Basically, tell you exactly where we think we're going when Bitcoin, and then from Bitcoin, kind of everything follows, guys. Everything follows with Bitcoin, right? And today I made a video about a message for the Cronos chain army and the way I see it. Two important things out of that video. Number one, the TVL is not growing at the same rate as the price. And number two, new investors are not going inside the Cronos chain right now because of the APY. The APY is not the same as the one we saw early in 2022, right? Even though Ferro Protocol coming out of DVS Finance, now position 3 by TVL, it's awesome, but the APY is going down. Definitely DeFi, decentralized finance, has a big task in the blockchain technology part, and it's gonna be good to discover it as a community, right? But when it comes to price predictions in my community, we care about Tectonic, Bitcoin, Cronos, and many more. But in this one, let's go ahead and take a look at a few ones, and I think we're gonna have a really fun time, everybody. So smashing the like, everybody. Consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on those beautiful notification bells for more updates on cryptocurrency and news and everything. I like to always stay consistent and up to date. I'm happy, where we stand. Listen to this. We are closing this weekend above the 200-day moving average weekly, everybody. That is fantastic. We were in between the 300 and the 200 about 3 to 4 weeks ago. Now we are closing above the 200. That is awesome. Now my thumbnail says, is Bitcoin heading to $30,000? Is Crypto.com heading to 15 cents? Is Tectonic gonna give us another pump? Questions to be answered, right? And to give our opinions, only hypothesis. And in crypto, things change very quickly. So let's go ahead and dive in and see what happens. If you have another crypto that you want me to take a look at as I have some time, tell me in the comments down there, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it a look if I have the chance. Welcome, FG. Welcome, guys. Happy to have you back. Now let's go ahead and turn on the speed, turn on the volume. Before we get started with the price predictions, no one knows exactly when the bottom is. No one knows what the top is, but we can use our technical analysis and all the info and history because it does repeat itself a lot. And one of the things that Oscar Ramos is happy to tell you guys, and I tell myself on a daily basis when I see it, is cannot believe that we are coming back from a bear market. Like, we bottom, and I made that clear in Saturday's video, right? And I know my channel is not known for Bitcoin videos. That's okay. I like it though. I love Bitcoin, but it's just easy to see. I also can take a look at some people who are extremely bears and they want to see Bitcoin at 10 or at 5,000. For what reason? I have no idea, but some people just want to see blood on the streets. And if there's something I know about community, my community knows and loves blood on the streets. That's something I know. All right, now we are at 1.10 by a cryptocurrency market cap, which is good. Why don't we go ahead and dive in, everybody? First thing I'm going to tell you, I dislike how many ads I see on TradingView. I don't know how in the world they add so many ads. Anyway, whatever. Okay. What you're seeing right now on the screen is the weekly Bitcoin, and we are passing well above the 200-day moving average, weekly moving average, which is really good. I like it. We are sitting at $23,300. I have money on the side at this time to buy when we are looking at the bottom in the 4-hour RSI, period. Why is that, my friends? Because in my opinion, we're going to have a retracement. Now, this, guys, I like this, and this is forming. So we have already closed the week, which is this one, right here. So this one is closed. This one is this week. Now, because this has this has the UTC 5 time, it's different. But this has closed green. Last week closed green. So in July, middle of July, we're coming in back. That's awesome. Now let's go ahead and get closer to the 4 hours. This is the way I'm looking at right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and delete the 200, which I don't need it anymore. And this is how I'm looking at right now. So from my perspective, guys, to start with Bitcoin, to the Bitcoin price prediction, this price can go to $30,000 if the price of this cryptocurrency does not bottom at $22,000 and goes and skyrockets to 25 and 26. At that point, in my opinion, we're going to start seeing more FOMO coming in, and knowing a very important calendar date. Please put it in your schedule. We need to have a low CPI, less than 9.1%, so that everything goes ballistic to the moon. Everything. And when I mean everything, we could have easily $30,000 Bitcoin if the reading that is coming on August 10 is less than 9.1%, which in my opinion, it will. Now, thank you, Freddie, and welcome for the first super chat of the night. Let's go. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Let's go. Appreciate it. You want me to elaborate on Arcos Finance, liquidity staking with Crow? How do you track the APY? Thank you very much. Not to deviate from Bitcoin very quickly, and at the end, I'm gonna take questions and expand on that. I do not use Arcos Finance, and liquidity staking with Crow, it really depends on what protocols and liquidity pool you're using and how do you track the APY. If you check it daily, you can see, what the API is. If we have more people, there's going to be less APY. If you have less people, you're going to have more APY because it's distributed to less people. That's what it means. I can expand later on, but thank you, Freddie. Appreciate that a lot, my man. Okay. I think these are the key dates, guys, to really see if what's happening with the Fed is helping or not. Because remember, the FOMC meeting coming in September of this year, so in about 2 months from now, right? And by then, we're going to have 2 more CPI readings. If the first one coming in about 10 days is 8.7, which I don't think it's going to be 7, but let's say it's 8 or 8.5, that is a great selling point for the current administration to say, hey, we are lowering down inflation. And that, in my opinion, it can send the price of Bitcoin through the roof. So that is with factual data. I'm telling you everything factually, right? The way I see it, not with emotions, but it's just the way that I see it right now. This pump that we had right here on the 27th, it just didn't happen because it was just due time for Bitcoin. That thing is huge and very fast. The price of this cryptocurrency rose much faster than the previous 2 pumps. The previous 2 pumps took Bitcoin about 7 days to occur. This one took 4 days to 3 days. So that shows how fast and how the markets want to start trending upward. So that's one. I think $30,000 Bitcoin is something feasible. It's something that can happen for sure. And I'll be looking at the next sell-off. Now, let's talk about the sell-off right now, guys, because this is pretty important. By the way, as you're coming in, don't mind if you smashing the like button for the beautiful YouTube algorithm, so more family and more friends coming inside. How about that? Okay, now we're talking about price predictions. It is a topic that is delicate because in the past, I have made the mistake of just saying something just to get clicks, and that is something that I've learned from, right? I used to say in the past outrageous comparisons because I didn't know better, and that is wrong. Now, after many, many months after, I have learned so much that I always try to get, very good data to suffice my hypothesis. And the best way to tell you is that if we're trying to get price predictions for Bitcoin and Cronos, well, it's all gonna come from Nasdaq. It's all gonna come from the macro trends, from the market in general, and from what's happening out there with economical and what's trending, right? So we are 10 days away from a very important calendar date, as I've just explained. And according to the technical analysis, we are due for a correction. Roughly, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the measurements. I think a 10% correction is enough, completely enough, right? That will bring the price of Bitcoin roughly at around high 10, 20,000, low 21,000. I wouldn't wait any longer. Listen closely, my friends. I'm gonna deploy tens of thousands of dollars as soon as I see Bitcoin at those levels. And believe me, I am not really sure if Bitcoin is gonna reach to those levels right now, as far as how bullish I feel the market is doing right now. Okay? I'm gonna say that once again. I hope Bitcoin does go to that 21, 20 something, because I do not think we're gonna see that near. Okay? Because I think we're seeing more bullish momentum right now, going and going and going. Okay? And I know my tectonic family is arriving, so welcome everybody. Go ahead and smash the like button and share it here on Twitter, so let them come in. I'm going to talk about tectonic pretty soon. Okay. So, but always, if you want to start analyzing cryptocurrencies, always start with Bitcoin. Always start with the right one. Always do good due diligence and good homework. That's something I've learned after so many months. So I think at 21,000, because I was waiting for something. I was waiting for this little drop. When we reached 24K, I'm like, wait it out. And I was right. Now I'm praying that we have another one, because it's just the matter of how the weekend is. I mean, usually the weekends are a little bit weird, right? As soon as we have another coming drop, my friends, I'm gonna deploy tens of thousands of dollars, and I'm gonna buy two. And I'm gonna tell you right now what I'm gonna buy. What am I gonna buy? I'm gonna buy Ethereum, and I'm gonna buy Bitcoin, and I'm gonna flip them so fast and so right. That is my strategy. I'm not messing around right now. It's gonna happen, and we're gonna make a lot of money. That's the idea. I'm looking for 20%, I'm looking for 15% return, okay? We are not looking for a meme coin type of return. We're looking for something stable that can make us money, because if indeed Bitcoin goes even lower because Russia launches a nuclear weapon and then goes to 10,000, I know Bitcoin still can come up, and I don't need to be scared for my money to go and be gone. That is what I'm looking for, right? So always measure the risk that you have, because what works for me doesn't necessarily works for you. And that's very important to know. Got it? Now, let's continue. Welcome, everybody. Happy to have you all back. Smashing the like button, guys. Share this with everybody. We're starting. We're happy. And all questions and comments, the chat is yours. I have all the links down below for your convenience. Okay, now, Bitcoin price prediction is key. I have said enough, and I'm going to say it once again. The crypto bottom is in. The crypto bottom is in. Let me ask you guys, put in the chat right now, yes or no? The crypto bottom is in. Yes or no? Because if you say yes, you are on the same page. If you say no, then you have a reason behind it, and tell me right now, right? No, it is literally the epitome of everything that we're talking right now, because all of my predictions right now are bullish, right? None of them are bearish. But I know why some people might say no. I feel you, everybody. I feel you. And if it's a no, then we're kind of waiting and waiting and waiting for that event to bring the prices down. Basically, the recession finally coming in. But guess what? We are already in a recession. You know what I mean? So there's some tricky, I will say, the expectations to wait. And at this point, I think we are out of it already. But more to come, everybody. More to come. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, William, for your comments. We're going to take a look at them very soon. And here in Texas, as you probably can tell, it's extremely hot, so we need to stay hydrated. Now, price prediction for Bitcoin, $30,000 shouldn't be a problem. Bearish price prediction for Bitcoin, looking at $21,000, high $20,000. That's what I'll be looking for Bitcoin, everybody. That's what I want to get in, okay? Buying tens of thousands of Bitcoins. And that is because we could see those retracements as just the time for the TA happens, and that's it. That is the reason why I could see the price of Bitcoin coming in, right? Let me show you this one. More information for your convenience. Number 2, the Bitcoin rainbow chart. We are basically fire sale, and we've been coming into the buy section. That tells me that people are getting more bullish. And remember, all of the info that you are mentioning, for those saying no, it's already out there. It's already out there, right? I know we could be heading into a deep recession, but so far, so good. Next, let me go ahead and show you token metrics. This one is pretty cool because I've been waiting for a while. I'm going to click the yearly. In the yearly, you can take a look at, it tells me like when it's bearish and when it's bullish, and it gives me predictions of for the price. And for all of this time, this is April. For all of this time, it told me it's going to be bearish. And it predicted it pretty well. It predicted it pretty well up until here. It's telling me it's going to be bullish. So I'm not saying token metrics is it's the give or take one and follow 100% what it says. But with all the technology they have, so far it's working. And I'm just giving you the edge without you purchasing the license for you to see, because they have a YouTube channel. They have a great community. They go to lives. They have 500 people watching. They follow token metrics a lot. I'm giving you those extra little insights, right? And by the way, if you want to get a token metrics account, I'll give you the link right now if you want to try it. But the point of the story is it's marking as bullish. And yes, I'm not saying that we cannot have a downward pressure, sell-off, a little flash crash, but for the point being, we could start seeing more prices coming up. What I don't want you to feel is price of Bitcoin $30,000 and you barely want to get in. I don't want you to be that way. I don't want you to go in that direction, because you're missing out the best times, which is right now. Let me go ahead and show you right here. This is the price prediction, literally what we're talking about. I'm going to token metrics to find all this machine learning data. I'm not doing it. We're paying for this service, so everybody knows, right? We actually got a sponsor. So right now, the price of Bitcoin, $23,500. The predicted price around $24,000. So it's much less, much higher than the actual price. Right now, as we continue, the price roughly during August, they're saying it's going to be roughly $24,000. So it says that it's going to be around sideways trading for Bitcoin, right? So that is one for your convenience. And for those interested, my friends, here you go. Copy and paste in the chat if you want to give it a look at for token metrics. I like the way they have it handled, and honestly, it's a pretty cool tool. Take a look at it. Okay, next, we're with Bitcoin, guys. Don't go anywhere. We're with Bitcoin. How is the fear and greed index right now? I like to always take a look at signs, data. Science and Data. That's my last name here. Fear is coming up. Yesterday was 39. I saw it about 2 days ago at 40 something. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So good thing to know about. We are nowhere even close to under 10. We're nowhere even close to 10. So that's pretty nice. The macro's coming up, which is good. This one I like a lot because it's the one that Michael Saylor uses a lot. This is the simple moving average, 1,458 days, 4 years. And as you can tell, the bottom is usually in that simple moving average. We touch it here in 2019. We touch it here in 2020. And this, my friends, it's 2022. Guess what? It seems that it's coming back up. That is not bad. I like it, right? Invest in that like button. Let's go. I love it. Love it. You guys holding your tectonic. I love it, everybody. So for that point being, I can say that if we have on this release calendar, guys, a positive CPI reading, inflation coming down, we start to see gas prices coming down. If we continue this good labor market and unemployment rate down, I like it. I know the country might not be going in the direction that you want. I get it. I know, I feel it. 2-3 months ago, it was rough. I know. We are in the same shoes here. But that's not the question. These are elements and factors that as investors in the cryptocurrency space, we need to consider, right? But for Bitcoin, in my opinion, bullish. Bullish. Now, let me go ahead and take a look at some of the answers that I've asked for the people that are bearish. Errol says, I think people say no because they only hope it bottoms lower because they missed the bus. William, no, because we haven't stopped inflation and they're going to keep raising rates till we are in a deep recession. But William, the rates are at an all-time high and prices are still handling pretty well, right? So that's not stopping people to invest at this time. A lot of factors, it hasn't in yet. So people are saying, that probably no, because you're waiting for something else to happen. What I don't want to happen for me is just waiting and never acting. Because the thing is, sometimes that's not how whales act. We as retail investors can act one way, but whales, they see miles ahead of us. And they already are saying, you know what? The Fed, it's saying they're not looking at recession anywhere soon, even though it's actually recession because 2 consecutive negative GDP readings. So that's what it is. But they're like, no, we're going to be fine. Just with that, the entire market goes up. Super fun. Super cool. Got it? So that is Bitcoin price prediction, my friends. Questions, you let me know. Next, Cronos. Next, we got Cronos, everybody. Crypto.com is incredible, but also not perfect. I don't work for them. And guess what? I can officially say to everyone watching that Crypto.com is finally my sponsor of the channel. They're going to be sponsoring a couple of videos. You'll probably see them in a short little clips in the middle or the end of a couple of videos as starting this coming month. But officially, Crypto.com is a sponsor of the channel. So honestly, one of those beautiful companies that you want to get, associated with. So very, very happy. Of course, they never tell me what to say. It's always honest coming from me. But I'm going to say it like it is. As always, say it like it is. So I've been telling you for a while, everybody, that we were in talks and I was going to tell you when. Will just happen. So that's pretty good. I also applied to become a Crypto.com ambassador. So I'm waiting on that. I want to become a crypto.com ambassador as well, because I want to get closer, right? I want to tell you the insights. I want to tell you the behind the scenes. I want it to go through me and then give you guys all the good flavor. If I had a Bored Ape Yacht Club, I will tell you everything there's behind to it, because that's the way I am. I have this platform and I want to give you all the good sauce and content there is. And the only thing you have to do, go ahead and smash that beautiful like button right now and subscribe to the channel. I'll give you a shout out right here. Congrats. Thank you very much, FG. Thank you very much, Titans, and everyone here coming in. Appreciate it, mommy. Good to have you, mommy. Love you. So, yes, that's the idea. Now, putting that aside, Crypto.com, it will take a while for the company to reach all their high ambitions. But ambitions and what they're doing as a company is not what how we're gonna get rich, right? How are you and I gonna get rich with Crypto.com? Easy question. By investing in Cronos, period. Honestly, and that's the only way we're gonna get rich, right? If you don't never invest, if you don't put some sweat equity and money equity, you're never gonna be rich with it, right? No matter how good you are close to the brand. Now, the way to say is the following, everybody. The price prediction that you have heard from me a lot is $1, right? And I have already gone after some comments saying $100 and $10 and even more than that. I think that is creating some expectations that we're just not considering events that can happen in the middle of our journey, right? Once again, come on, TradingView. So we are not genies to know the future. Just look at what happened to Celsius. Just look at what happened to Voyager. Just look at what happened to BlockFi, to Terra Luna, to 3 Arrows Capital. I'm not saying Crypto.com will go bankrupt. I'm not saying the Cronos chain will go and completely crash. But what I'm saying is there's many different parts along the way that we need to consider. And I think the closest price that I can foresee Cronos to reach is $1. Just the fact that, number one, crypto Crocoin burns are happening at a really good rate. Just this week, I made a video for you guys. Almost 100 million tokens burned. Are you kidding me? Those tokens were sent to the wallet. I made that video for you. And I'm sure, there's other creators talking about it. There's other creators talking more specifically about a Cronos metaverse as well, and the news and this, comparing. I think we have a good community. I see some of the Crypto.com staff, workers, employees going on Twitter, trying to connect with the community. I've seen them. I try to talk to them too. I talk to some of the managers as well, presenting myself and saying, hey, I'm Oscar Ramos. I own this channel. Would you like to come in? So I'm doing my job, right? These people sometimes don't want to do it, but it's fine. I'm trying to do the best. I reached out to Chris, the CEO. He never replied to me. So we're not there yet. You can take a look at that. We're not there yet as far as, being so recognizable, but we're doing the best we can. The point of the story is always trying to give you the best content possible to you guys. Now, with that being said, the price prediction I have is a retracement, same as Bitcoin. Possibly we're looking at around, I think, 11 to 12 cents Crocoin. But guess what, my friends? Same as Bitcoin, in the upcoming retracement, like you and I being bullish here, we need to go all in. I'm gonna type it for you right here, my friends. We need to go all in, my friends. Period. Who from here wants to go all in? Type it in the chat right now. Yes or no, guys. All in. All in. Now, why are you saying, Oscar? Well, because if, like I'm saying, I've been, extremely conservative. You know me if you watch my videos. We are down. We are in the bear season level down. If this thing starts pumping hard, we are gonna be just left at the train station, my friends. We don't need to feel that. Why did we held so much during this bear market and we're not gonna get out of this rich? Makes absolutely no sense. Now, because we're not genies, we don't know exactly when the bottom is. Let's just call it based on all the data we have. Let's buy in and hold for months or years. And I can almost guarantee you we are gonna go and break it once we go in a bull season. Who believes that, my friends? Makes total sense to me. Makes absolutely total sense. Because don't do this. Do not go through hell in a bear market and get out of with empty hands. That is the worst crypto sin of all. Right? Why in the world you held for so long not becoming anything richer than before? Don't do that. Don't do that. So what do you have to do? If you can start right now. But as always, I'm waiting for the upcoming retracement and boom, attacking thousands of dollars going, buying Bitcoin, buying Ethereum, and from there up. That's what it is. I think that is my strategy. Because from here on out, if Bitcoin starts and does not stop, we are going to see 30,000 Bitcoin anytime soon, my friends. And you don't want to be left behind. And thank you for all your comments, my friends. I see you're all in. Crow Army all in. Let's go. Absolutely, right? Absolutely. We're the Crow Army. We're going all in. So there it is. Crowcoin to $5. Wait, right? $5 is a lot. $5 is a lot. Do not create those kind of expectations. But at the end, you can put whatever number you want. The bottom line is, if there's something I can tell you today with this price prediction live, is the following. Do not create kind of like wrong expectations, but don't do anything. Do something about it, right? And if you have some money, buy what you can afford losing and then do it. Because if not, then you're just not going to do anything here, right? So don't waste the time and do something right for you and your budget. That's pretty much what it is. Blood on the streets, absolutely, right? So that is the point with Cronos, my friends. Cronos mimics a lot what Bitcoin is doing. We're still waiting for a little bit more of a retracement, which is totally healthy. And once that retracement comes, looking at CoinMarketCap, guys, we were close. We passed Chainlink in the previous pump to 14 cents. And we were really close to FTX. FTX is beating us at this time with the CoinMarketCap. It's beating us. So what do we want to do? Consolidate on Cronos, buy on Cronos, use Cronos Chain, and continue doing it. That's pretty much it. If you want to become a Crypto.com user, I got a link on the top of the chat. Click it. You get $25 in Crow and more good stuff. Welcome to the team, right? That's the idea. Easy, in my opinion, when things are starting to, get a little brighter for crypto, we'll be passing FTX, no problem. FTX is not a big competitor for Crypto.com. In my opinion, it's much higher and, just a better, higher quality company than FTX at this time. Much bigger. That's what I'm trying to say. The bigger competitor to beat, as always, it's going to be Binance. Binance is the one that you and I know it's the big dog and it's going to be the leader for many years to come. And that's just what it is. That's what I can tell you. Binance is a juggernaut and it's not going to let anyone beat and dethrone Binance. And believe me, Crypto.com is close, but still requires more time to do so. I'm going to go to Token Metrics and find Crowcoin for all of us. So see what machine learning is telling us where this crypto is heading. Let's go. Drop a comment, drop a like, guys. Let me in the comments what's going on. Engage with your Cronos family, the Cronos chain. Guys, I made a video today about a message to all of you. Do you guys like it? What do you think? Basically, that's how I started this live. Now, this is what the predicted price for Cronos is. We are looking at a sideways trading, roughly 14 to 11, 14, 15 price predicted on on token metrics, right now here, it kind of opens up to the possibility of 16 to 17 cents. That is what Cronos is looking here for token metrics, right? Just gives me an idea that it could be bullish, basically, for this one. I'm going to go to the technical analysis and see what it's telling me. Oh, yes, look at that. It finally, after many months, same as Bitcoin, April 14, started and gave me the bearish sign, saying basically from here on, it's going to be bearish. Finally, it's giving me the bullish sign. From here on, it's going to be bullish. You see that? That's what I'm saying. Once again, we all in, baby. We all in. So how do you can profit the best when you do all ins? I can show you here. So you come here. Once you see, I gotta click everything and close everything because it frustrates me how many, ads here on TradingView. But basically, the next Crocoin dump that you see, you go all in. And if you want, you don't have to do it, but if you want, you sell off at the top. And you repeat that, and you repeat that, and you repeat that, and boom, you out. And you're gonna be cashing in, cash flow, baby, cash flow. And if you can do that 3 to 2 times a month, you will be very rich. Let me show you how. So I'm gonna bring my calculator. Assuming that you have $10,000 to spare every single month, $10,000. Roughly, we are getting every swing trade on the 4 hour, which takes about a week, 20%. 20% here, 20% here, 20% here. You see that? So this happened in 1 month. This two take about 2 months. So you're looking at about 2 of these swing trades in 1 month on the 4 hour. So if you do $10,000 times 20%, that's $2,000 each single cycle that you're pocketing in profit. Basically, you start buying here at the bottom. You can confirm that with the RSI, and then you sell here. And that's what's going to give you 20%. And if you do that twice a month, you're pretty much going to be pocketing in $2,000 every single time you do that, right? That will be with $10,000 with 20% profit. So that is one way for you to start having some cash flow positive. If you have that, you have $1,000, well, you get that, and so on and so forth. So it's pretty cool. So give you some ideas as far as what you can do. Of course, find a cryptocurrency that you trust, that you know, that first and foremost you're confident with, that you know the ins and outs, that you know it's not a scam, that you know that you can do this and it's in a way related, positively related to Bitcoin. I use Cronos a lot because it is. I mean, can you tell me the similarities? It's basically the same, absolutely the same. So it works, right? So that's why I'm excited for Crow and its future. If you do that, you're gonna have a much better way for you to make money in the short term. Because yes, I'm not saying Bitcoin is gonna balloon to $60,000 right now, but the price prediction for this run is bullish. So going all in with the money that we can afford losing, I see that a completely viable option, right? Attaboy, let's go, let's go. Things are too unpredictable for that to work. If you don't have 10K, use Tectonic with 3K. Absolutely, my Tectonic fans, of course. We're going to get there in Tectonic in just a second. Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for coming in. And give us a like, everybody. Consider subscribing to the channel. Welcome aboard. Cronos, at this time, we have in some news about crypto.com and Cronos chain. You have to realize there's different independent bodies in crypto.com. 2 weeks ago, we got some Italy, Cyprus additions to the expansion of crypto.com. I wouldn't be surprised if we have this week more news about expansions, because what crypto.com is doing right now is basically opening itself to the world. It's adding more countries, it's adding more partners, basically preparing for the World Cup. That's what I posted earlier today. The World Cup is soon, because it is. It's coming in November. So you want to be ready. In my opinion, one thing that people ask me sometimes is, are we going to see a pump for the World Cup? And my answer is always the same. It doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to have a pump. It just means that there's going to be more people coming in. There's going to be more buzz coming in. There's going to be, hype coming in. And that could translate to a temporary pump and dump. That's the only thing I don't like about, short-term events or any celebrities. Because once celebrities come to a crypto, or we have events like this, like a Super Bowl or anything related to crypto, usually the prices do not stand or withstand for a long time. It's quick. So if you're a long-term holder, it's just not going to do any good. But hey, if you see it down and crashing, it is not a bad idea to come in and dollar cost average. Do you see what I'm saying? I've been in crypto for a while, more than a year, and it happens all the time. I've seen it happen with Dogecoin, with Shiba Inu, with Cronos, with token, with Bitcoin, everybody. But, always act with due diligence. The point of the story is, by the time we get to the World Cup, crypto.com and everything, and Cronos, of course, I think things are just going to end up being extremely well for this company. The partnerships, especially in the sport industry. I mean, if you go to their website under partners, events, I think it's called sponsorships. Can't believe it. These people are packed with so many different people coming in and coming out. It's just insane, right? So they partner with, of course, LeBron James. Binance got Cristiano Ronaldo. FTX got somebody else. So, I mean, you can take a look at how the crypto exchanges are becoming this trifecta of companies that are, going at each other's throats. And I think that takes me to my other point of, can you realize how privileged and lucky we are that crypto.com was able to withstand this clean out of companies that went bankrupt? Like, I mean, I know that crypto.com is not in a position that has to go bankrupt, but I mean, it wasn't easy to see that, right? A lot of people lost money. A lot of people really suffer and are suffering. I mean, just take a look at some of the stories from Celsius. So come with different eyes, with different perspective when you're in crypto.com. I know, transitioning to Cronos Chain a little bit, I know our investments in Cronos Chain are down. I know the APY is down, but hold strong, baby. Hold strong. Have hope that we're going to come back. And I think if you buy what you can afford losing, you should be fine. All right, let's go. That will be, my friends, price prediction for crypto.com. Oh, that was delicious. Now, who do we have in the house, everybody? Tectonic. Look at this. Where's the Tectonic Chrono Chain Army? Tectonic Army and everybody who is involved in here. We lucky, guys. We are happy. We are excited. We are ready for a comeback, right? That is what the Tectonic Army is for. But what I can tell you to start with Tectonic, guys, is that we've seen this type of pump before. About a couple of months prior to the summer of 2022, we had something similar to this. And what ended up happening is that Tectonic price collapsed after the minor pumps right here. Tectonic, after the price collapse and, and everything ended up, going down the drain with DeFi, it really helped me to go to Austin, Texas, and see what the world is working on in crypto and blockchain, and basically telling you guys that the entire world in blockchain is not stopping just because prices go down. That's one thing. Number two, you have to understand that lending and borrowing was hit very, very hard. What's going on, Quinn? Happy to have you here. The lending and borrowing industry was hit very, very hard, right? So tectonic, the fact that it's still going on strong and the community is there and the developers are working and Discord is still functioning, knowing that it's relatively a very early project, it gives me hope. um, I know the price for tectonic is extremely cheap, and I know the circulating supply is extremely high. And if you ever see on YouTube anyone saying tectonic is going to $1, no, no, that's not possible. You have to understand that tectonic is not gonna do burn same as VVS Finance. They just are not adopting that type of protocol system at this time, right? So this is gonna be a long one for a lot of us. I mean, it's a good project. It's a good protocol. I own it. I have it, and I'm not planning to leave it. But just have to understand that going to the all-time high that we had might not happen in years from now. We could see, because we need to come close to the circulating supply first. And I think I'm having very positive reactions here with the price during the bear market. If this price continues stabilizing and giving us some good surprising pumps as we head into the bull season, I don't have any issues saying, wow, tectonic, you are coming back. If any tectonic developer or team is watching this, reach out to me, reach out to us, Oscar Ramos channel. We're always willing and work and have you guys here talking to the community, because this is one of the cryptos that I've started talking early 2022. Then of course VVS, MMF, and now Ferro Protocol in earlier today, right? I'm very happy, about all these decentralized finance ways for us to make money from the comfort of our devices, right? How easy Cronos is making us do all of this. It's exciting. It's the future, but it's always telling us to stay alert. And remember, when DeFi starts crashing, there's a lot of bears and I will say negative people just coming in and bashing all projects. Try not that to be you. I know you guys watching are positive, are someone who understand the future and understand where they're heading. Have to know that Cronos is adding a 100 million accelerator program. You go to the Cronos Twitter right now, they have a hackathon. They have NFT partnerships. VVS Finance is coming with a MOLS 10,000 collection. MMF, I'm sure they're coming with way more launch pads, and their NFTs are going nowhere but up. Loaded Lions from crypto.com is doing well, and all the good NFTs, and I will say community is strong. The community is strong. Crypto.com jobs. There's no jobs for Crypto.com because they're awesome and everybody wants to work for Crypto.com. So although we are in shallow waters, everything seems extremely bullish. Everything seems very, very nice to me, guys. Right? I don't work for them. That's the funny thing. I don't work for them. I think I will be an amazing community manager for them, but I don't work for them, right? But in my opinion, it is not a bad blockchain to consider. Some of you might want to try Ethereum with Uniswap. Some of you want to try Binance Smart Chain with PancakeSwap. I do VVS Finance, baby. Let's go. I do Tectonic for borrowing. I do MMF for optimizer yield, and I do Ferro Protocol as well. And you have way more out there that you guys are part of it, right? So it is exciting what's coming up. My price prediction for Tectonic, my price predictions for these cryptos, in my opinion, is if we can consolidate in these lines right here, right? Because if you take a look at, I'm going to go ahead and open this up. The price right here for Tectonic, as you're seeing it right now, we consolidate very well in these levels right here. So we pumped. This was the bottom for Tectonic. We pumped really nice, kind of like it was time to do so. We need to stay here if we're going to come down. If we see Tectonic coming and crashing even lower, then this was just a nice welcoming to more Tectonic users, but the price is going to continue trading down. But if Tectonic can give us a more solid consolidated, then welcome crypto. Well, a couple of the reasons why we are bullish in Tectonic and there's people here is because of the additional listings, exchanges, crypto liquidity pools. If you go on Tectonic and you start reading on what people are saying, of course people are bullish, because I know my Tectonic on Twitter and any other different communities on this one specifically, they wanted to be on Coinbase, they wanted to be elsewhere, right? And that is where I'm very excited. I'm gonna show you right now. So if we start with VVS Finance, guys, remember, I don't care who is. I don't care if it's VVS. I don't care if it's Tectonic, if it's Pharaoh, or if it's MMF. At least one. At least one. What do I mean? We need more exchanges. If it's VVS Finance, the first one, that's fine. I love VVS Finance. It's the number one, to your question, Kale. VVS Finance deserves this. 700 million in TVL right now in a bear market. Come on, that's awesome. Take a look at this. There's no Coinbase, there's no Binance, there's no KuCoin, there's nothing. And this thing, you go to their website, you go to what they're doing is legit. That is why I'm bullish on Cronos. And when VVS Finance starts pumping, oh, my channel. Oh, YouTube, finally. But basically, we are going to be getting so many people excited because this is a good technology. This is a good protocol. I believe it. How about Tectonic? It's number 2. Let's go to Tectonic, right? Let's come here. Let's see what's happening. Tectonic market. How many do we have? Yes, nobody. Hotbit, just one. It's not enough. This was the reason why we're excited right now. This addition to the MMF Tectonic Wrap Crow, right? But it's basically VVS Finance. That is what you call an automated money market, AMM. You can pretty much buy and sell, swap your coins, and you don't need from, let's say, a crypto.com exchange. You have your all automated money market. That's what it means. So we don't have a major listings, and that is, of course, something that we're waiting for. Who else? Pharaoh Protocol. Pharaoh has nothing, bro. Pharaoh it's early. Let's take a look at Pharaoh. What does Pharaoh have here? Yeah, the same thing. You see that? They all in crypto.com, but there's a word for this. Can somebody tell me what that word is? Due to the time, I'm just gonna tell you. It's called interoperability. Interoperability. That is working with other blockchains, right? When you go to DeFi Llama and you take a look at the chains, you're only going to see Cronos for all the Cronos tokens. Sometimes you see more on them. That is why they're connected to other tokens, to other different blockchains, which that's what we want. And lastly, MMF. Come to MMF and see what in the world happened here. What is the markets on MMF? There you go. Yep, the same thing. You see, we need more listings, everybody. Let me make sure you understand what I'm saying. Every single new listing that we're going to have does not mean that the price is going to pump to the moon. It just means that we're going to have more liquidity. Usually it comes with a pump, but those type of listings just give a pump and dump. And we can explain that with the Coinbase effect, which is once a cryptocurrency goes and launches on Coinbase, it pumps and then it dumps. Happened to a lot of them. So point of the story, guys, is I'm bullish on all of these three. I think we're gonna do very well, and Tectonic is heading right now. Love it. I'm bullish. What do you guys think? Let's go and welcome, guys. I'm going to go back here to Cronos price Q&A. Let's go, guys. Welcome, everybody. Don't forget to smash the like button. We have just talked about the 3 price predictions. Q&A right for you. It's your time. Thank you, my friends. Oh, baby. Let's start with the questions. VVS is to Cronos what PancakeSwap is to VNV. You are correct. That is why that's why I'm bullish, guys. That's why I'm bullish. Tonic fam, let's go. DeFi is the way to go, absolutely. Do you lose your crow when you're staking to VVS? You don't lose your crow. You pay with crow, and that crow is burned. VVS and MMF and Tectonic, all part of Cronos ecosystem. To the moon, hole and hole. Yes, sir. Tonic has getting shorted, but now I think Tonic might be getting longed. We're excited for that, right? We're excited for that, of course. Spell is the next pump. I think Spell was added. Spell and another one was added to crypto.com. Yes, I saw it. Best on Cronos. Best on Cronos. Cronos is like a nice buffet. You need to kind of pick from everything, because DeFi on Cronos, it is just not one token answer. It is not like Cardano. It is not a blockchain. You have different utilities. Tectonic has a utility that BVS Finance does not have. MMF has a utility that Ferro Protocol does not have. It serves in different purposes. That's why I like to be diversified here. Yes. You have all your Crow on DeFi. Same here. 12%, baby. I mean, don't go elsewhere, right? And if you want to be a pro, go ahead and get yourself some MMO and then put it in the vault, and you get some delicious APR on Grab Crow. That's for the pros, right? That's for the pros. BBS with leverage on Annex. Annex is another one that's coming in. That's true. Crow will get BNB's market cap. It's going to be difficult. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I have to be transparent here as always, right? But to get to BNB's market cap, I know that's so easy to put on a thumbnail, right? Crypto.com is gonna be bigger than Binance, and there's a bunch of clicks. Look, Binance is not a stupid company. It's not a dumb, silly, and dying company. I had the chance to get closer to Binance. They're not going or slowing down at all. That I can guarantee you. It's not gonna be easy. And I'm not rooting against Binance because I like Binance. I think it's an amazing company, and it helps with the entire adoption that we want. Binance and Crypto.com are beautiful companies that deserve the best. And I want Binance to succeed, same as I want Crypto.com to succeed. So it's not going to be easy. And the two of them have different tokenomics. They may have similar branches and business models, but different tokenomics. I wish Binance the best. I wish Crypto.com the best for sure. And the user, you and I will decide. You and I will decide who wins. That's the beautiful thing about that. Yes. Any Versa Games news? You go ahead and join their Discord. They have a bunch of news right there. Their Discord. Yes. What a number of coins do you think Crow will slow burning? It's a good question. It's still, I think, it's too early to call, but they burned 70 billion. So that I can tell you it's going to be a long while. From 100 billion, burned 70 billion. We have roughly about 30 billion max supply. Right now, it's 25 billion in circulating supply. I mean, you don't want to burn everything as well, right? So they have their own reasons as far as why they keep burning or so. But some of them, they're burned because of, the entire protocol mechanism as far as staking or so. That helps reducing that supply. That's good. Ferro is the new stuff. Nice. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. Fool, what's going on, Fool? Happy to see you here, my man. Tectonic hasn't had much growth, so it is still prime to buy in. My man. It is an unpredictable times, my friends. It is unpredictable for sure. But take a look at this. Cronos needs synthetic stock tokens. You want to supply Crow and borrow USD to buy synthetic Tesla or Apple. Not bad at all. That's pretty cool. Love it. It is exciting, everybody. The times that we have here. And there's always going to be people that want to slow us down. Haters or whatever you want to call them. We welcome them because we're still learning. That's one thing I want to make sure you understand and it's clear. We are still learning. And the fact that we're getting to this point is because we just don't want to leave our money in the bank account, right? We don't want to leave it on Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Chase Bank, or any other one. You can come to a community, learn, go to Discord, Twitter, engage, watch YouTubers, read articles, and get to the mediums. Go and read the white paper, do your due diligence. And it's so cool because you can get an answer from the project owner about the entire dApp, decentralized application, in a decentralized finance ecosystem, and provide your thoughts and become part of the community by staking. Now you are a validator. You stake, you provide your tokens. That's so cool. It's the difference, right? You get that, I will say, close to zero knowledge proof, close to we're still not there yet, with benefit. So that's pretty awesome. It's the beautiful thing about DeFi. That's why we do this. That's why we're studying crypto. And it's only going to get much better. As I'm talking about this, you also have to understand the risk that come with it. Risk are in all these price predictions that it's, of course, you take responsibility for your own action if things don't go the way we expect. And if you put a lot of the money that you're not actually willing to lose, you have to be on your toes checking the project, because anyone with bad intentions can come and try to steal the money from that dApp. Let's say that the dApp is good, but a hacker comes, takes the money, takes your money out. The decentralized finance dApp is not gonna pay you back, because you don't sign any contract, or anything is FDA insured here. There's nothing insured here. If you lose your money, you lose your money, and that's it. That is why when we talk about crypto.com DeFi wallet, oftentimes have people talking to me like, hey, where's my money on DeFi wallet? You want to talk to crypto.com or Cronos? They're not going to help you. Like, if it's on DeFi, from what I've heard, they can do anything, only on the blue wallet. So it's so interesting, right? The risk that come with this are huge for the normal mom and pop, like the baby boomer type of mentality. But us, we're here, we're risk takers, and we want to make a lot of money. That's for sure. That's for sure. Right now, I'm noticing that it's pumping back up, as you guys are mentioning. That's pretty cool. That's nice. So exciting times for sure. Hey, Oscar, is Tonic linked to Crow? I see the same movement. It is not linked to Crow. It is not linked to Crow. You may see that everything's, coming up, but yes, it is not linked to Crow. It cannot be, because there's just too much of a gap. Bitcoin to Cronos, yes, but tectonic to crypto.com, absolutely not. Wish I could move my tonic onto Ledger. Yes, I know, that will be awesome. That will be really good to move your tectonic to Ledger. Duke One doesn't answer. I know, right? That's true. You put your VVS in Annex, turn into 10 million. Let's go. I'm happy for you, my friend. I'm happy for you. Oscar, the crypto.com DeFi wallet does have support. That has helped me before. Yes, it has support. Yes, but for if you lose your tokens, they can't do anything about it. Yes, of course, they have support. Yes, they do have support. There should be support. But when it comes to missing tokens, from what I've heard, they can't do anything, which is, no cap. I have short Ethereum open right now. Should I close it or at a loss? It's not a bad idea to short this ones, but we have to wait how we wake up tomorrow. Absolutely. Welcome everybody. Go ahead and smash that beautiful like button. Consider subscribing to the channel and turn on those notification bells, my friends who are coming in. Price predictions, we completed all of the 3. If you're coming for that, go back into the live. I'm going to close this one pretty soon. Take a look at the links on the top of the chat. Take a look at the links at the bottom of in the description. Basically, a bunch of different ways for you to make money. But at the end of the day, my friends, we made it. We made it, my friends. 1 hour. Always try to keep it at 1 hour, because if not, it gets too long, and I don't want to keep you guys waiting so long here. Okay. It was a good week. It was a good week. We got 2 numbers. GDP at I blank out right now. But anyway, I'm going to start with the Fed. Fed, 75 basis points, and the GDP as well. which now there you go, negative 0.9. Just got it, negative 0.9. So that, or a lot of people thought it was going to be bearish. It did the opposite. So if on August 10th we received a much lesser amount, from 9.1% CPI to less than 9 to 8%, prepare for a ballistic run, in my opinion. That is what I'm waiting for, guys. That is what I'm waiting for. It's going to be pretty exciting, to be honest with you. My friends, thank you very much for coming into the live. I appreciate your kind support. To all the members, thank you, Mommy Quinn. To all the new subscribers and viewers, to the donors. My name is Oscar Ramos, and always trying to keep it straight and simple to all of you. If you are a YouTube member and or my Patreon, right after this at 9:30 Central, we have a Zoom meeting, so get ready for that. If you become a member or a Patreon member, you get to talk to me after hours behind stage, so for a quick, awesome conversation with me and the special inner circle. Thank you guys for all the great info, the comments. You are the best. Anytime you see a new video, go ahead and give us a like and support the channel. Thank you, guys. You're awesome. Love you, and have an amazing rest of your Sunday. New week is coming in. Goodbye, July. Welcome, August. It's going to be awesome. God bless you, you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Have a good one. Bye.